Like a good old-fashioned tag team. Randy Orton suffered numerous injuries at the hands of Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. The sight at the end of the match was absolutely brutal. Things ended said to me that no matter where Randy Orton goes, he'll always be looking to settle the score with the conqueror. Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar trained together before becoming WWE superstars. Both men debuted in WWE in 2002 and were on the SmackDown brand. The first time they ever squared off at a major event was something. Oh, we're coming. Oh, right in the back. There's a finishing move that could end an opponent's existence once and for all. It's the F5 from the Beast incarnate. The move shows Lesnar's power and true disdain for humanity. Triple tag. Opponent off the road. That's a cool thing about Brock Lesnar. It doesn't matter who it is, the conqueror, this up his adversary, it's great to be. No one can stop this dude. The list of other families, legends, superstars, heck, even executives who have been destroyed by the F5 is too long to mention. Big Show is on a mission. But it can still be dominant today. Well, this match is a still the Eagles. The fighter up there, and what I've done for the industry. Look at that business Big Show has put himself on, Michael. It reminds me of how overlooked Big Show can really be. But I always find it dangerous to ever overlook a 7 foot tall, 383-pound man. But you'd have to be a complete idiot to overlook the Big Show because he can walk into any room, any arena, any ring, and command respect. It'd be ill-intent if you would give him anything less. Guys, it's no secret that special is not well received in a lot of it. He comes in and out when he wants to. Those special because his looking range to himself, one is his boy. Check your game, but in check here. Back see to the man. Partner like extremely confident. Well, it's not dire consequences for here with the show. It just in case. Tell them by God. You have to like your chances here. Brock Lesnar is perceived as holy person. But the thing is, Brock doesn't care about a single superstar in the back. Oh no. Lesnar's about that business. Come on, business. He needs to capitalize on it now. Randy and Lesnar goes for the pin. Here's the cover. Incoming. That's how you wear down your opponent. You know, guys, ringside for many of the Big Show's WrestleMania matches, and I have to say, I'm always shocked when he falters in the showcasing of the opponents. How could Lesnar just dig deeper right now and find his way out of this? I don't think this Sally wins in this match going here tonight. Michael, the Big Show's WrestleMania struggle is all real. He's lost to guys like John Cena and Triple H, but also was shown up by a boxer and a sumo wrestler. Yeah, that's the WrestleMania curse. Say that Jinx ended when he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the things that is shocking is the bingo. Dusty Rhodes, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever. Showing off some of his speed there. Except the team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's a tremendous tag team combination. We're going to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. The tag has been made. Oh, even the death in the worst way by the Bulldog. From behind, away. Quick check out from Jey Uso. Not yet. There are so many ways Jey Uso can hurt an opponent. But the biggest threat to a superstar going up against Jey Uso is the aerial assault. Jey can destroy his from the air with ease. Military elbow drop. Always ran the world's best strategy at this point. His hopes of winning this beautiful technique, but he's got to capitalize now. But now, when Jey Uso capitalized, he's got to. Jey Uso is looking tequila sunrise. There's a pride. This is all but over. When Jey Uso capitalized, he's got to. Oh, and he slips out. Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. And there's the tag. Big Show into the ring. That fatal thought of target for many years, the Usos have been considered the elite looking for the win. That was a god. And then what's up? That has got to be it.
Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Whoa.
What a match. These superstars put the quite a show. Here's another look. These superstars didn't exactly take the world on fire, but the magic moments that we see. Well, that match wasn't much to look at, but at least they gave a little bit of like some reading.
Here are your winners. Brock Lesnar and Jey Uso.
That was a big, it's a victory right there. You know, it didn't happen all the time. It's has big in it's humiliating. Well, that match is why people say the Royal Rumble pay-per-view is a best event.
Woo. Oh, so
Welcome to the Insane Penitentiary.
The following contest is Zipper Wonderful. Introducing first from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Hey, Gordon. Oh, have you been down to devil with this? In fact, I've been down a lot longer than you have.
And his partner from Mexico, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just any guy. And at this point in his career, that is flat out undisputed. WWE probably will be very suspicious on, so it will continue to do so well into the future. Roman has that swagger. Roman has that confidence. And Roman has that message to the entire roster of WWE. If you think you can stop me, but good luck with that. Right. One guarantee, whenever Roman Reigns enters an arena, he stirs up incredible emotion within the WWE Universe. It's all about his yard. The Hall of Famer is here.
First, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, the reigning superstar.
All right, here's the superstar who really is living his dreams. Absolutely. You go from to end his childhood here. He won an essay contest to win the right to train inside the ring for the first time. And since then, was creating a Hall of Fame career here in WWE. The ultimate opportunist. The dead man coming.
Hey Madhu, welcome to the stream.
And his partner, weighing in at 299 pounds, the Undertaker.
To this day, the dead man still looms over the WWE landscape like a menacing shadow. The indestructible spirit, the unmatched aura, the phenom. Bone chilling.
Hey Gurdeep, welcome to the stream.
On the right to and WWE history. An unmatched for decades and decades of dominance. Yourself, James is on duty. These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are. Jey Uso is so explosive in the ring, guys. He can hit you with a splash, slap on a devastating submission, or start a super kick party. You hang over with his brother Jey Uso, he's more than capable of throwing a super kick party all by himself. He's not in a good spot here, guys. He simply needs to find a way to regroup. Ooh. You gotta believe this one's over. He wants to do this in the ring. Inching closer to his paw, and he makes the tag. That was a game changer right there. Twinkle. What price?
And ET will pick up.
Jey Uso was another WWE superstar. He grew up in a family that's considered sports entertainment royalty. As a son, going for the run, but he's got to capitalize now. When you look at the Anoa'i family tree, you can see that Jey Uso literally grew up around greatness. You can see that Jake here. That man, what are we gonna see? Oh my goodness, watching it. Now the old fish is play. Look at the torque. Continuing to put it thing. Undertaker should get his head into the match instead of trying to get in other people's heads. Literally taking off his feet here. And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous. Oh, man, right to the hyperextender elbow. He goes for the cover. You're not going to win any matches that easily. Too early for that. Edge has been called the ultimate opportunist, and it's a nickname he's earned by using some unique methods to earn titles and main event matches. You say unique, I say innovative. Edge was the first going for the silver promise. He's got him covered. And kicks out two. Oh boy, he is rolling. He's too quick for him there. Both of you brought it. But is it enough to end it? Yeah, talk about there's the cover. Can he do it? Kick it. Roman Reigns just powering out of that pin attack. The ultimate opportunist. Watch out. He can end it here. Can he score the pin? 6 at time. It's 5-4 early. You can't help a man. Hey, that was vicious. Can he finish the job? Did you see the impact on that? Like, oh, that's when you put an exclamation point on the end of a mask. His shoulders are down. I'm supposed to be going about Edge's Hall of Fame credentials, and they are impressive. It's even more impressive given his start. He's got to be the only Hall of Famer to get started in the sport after winning an essay contest. That's right, bro. He was 18, Edge won an essay contest for Toronto. First place winner, got training for free. Well, Edge did the rest history. Even though Edge only won that essay contest because, oh boy, he is rolling. For years, guys, the Intercontinental Championship somehow eluded Roman Reigns, but that all changed in November 2017 when the Big Dog defeated him to the title. And not only did that victory over the Miz kick Reigns, he's going for the tail. Roman Reigns is absolutely on fire right now. As Saxon stated not too long ago, Reigns' Intercontinental Championship victory made him a Grand Slam champion. And the ironic thing is, the win came against The Miz, who's also a Grand Slam champion. It's almost hard to believe, considering just how few superstars can call themselves Grand Slam champions. Look out! History was with Roman Reigns at the 32nd WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas. The Big Dog was on the hunt that Reigns sizing up the target. And no longer gets Edge there. And a pin attempt. Anytime a WWE championship changes hands, it's historic. But the conflict between Triple H and Roman Reigns was so intense that the only place the differences could be settled was WrestleMania. The odds were against Roman Reigns in every possible way at the 32nd Showcase of the Immortals. Again, Triple H was ready to take Reigns down once and for all, but the Big Dog had other ideas as he beat the odds and became WWE champion. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Lynch squared up against welcoming committee members Natalia and here we go. So, those were the feuds. Was he having a listen in the capitalize? They did it! Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the root. Those guys should be embarrassed to be part of a match that uneventful and pathetic. I'm a little embarrassed for it. I'm just glad that thing is over. That match was tough to look at for all the wrong reasons. Every single person involved in that match should donate their paycheck to charity. Those guys had poor technique and gave a half-hearted effort. So it just wasn't pretty. That's a victory for the team, especially Roman Reigns, who really helped put this one away. You just obliterating and that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 minutes. And that's simply live up to the expectations of what you would see here. What do you think about A decade and a half of dominance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John
In 2003, any other superstar has defined WWE in the same way as John Cena. A man has been defined by his actions, a man has been defined by his work ethic, and a man who's been defined by all of Fame's success here in WWE. You should love to be more like John Cena. I do. Yeah. Not this guy. What is it? Take nonsense. It's not nonsense when you're walking by the phone. No way.
and his partners from weighing in at 236 pounds.
Don't pretend you understand what this is all about. Not the whole time, but I think I can over time qualify as a local warrior. And disagree strongly about it. You're not possessing the mental capacity to be warrior. This was merely playing yourself back. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this, or you can get with that. You gotta get with this. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Speaking of jump man, you know competition. I'm making this a real fucking thing for ginseng. Ain't got right into the wheel follow. I found back to back. Who they next get salt? Every time you see me, I'll be simple. Anytime I'll be like the simple. Maybe not playing the plane. You can one of the show brothers that put me in. When I have me in the star and check. You can take the lead. I take it off. So top it. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? The legend continues. The mythical, immortal, Poseidon.
And his from WWE, weighing in at 299 pounds.
A chill has befallen the entire arena as the Phenom makes his way toward the ring to continue his forward century of taking souls and digging holes for WWE superstars. I can't imagine what it must be like to be inside the ring and watch The Undertaker slowly walk toward down Undertaker just continues to get better with age. It defies logic and defies the fun. Looks at him, continues to rise and redefine himself and what it means to be a WWE superstar. Who will lay claim to becoming the next victim? Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. Into the collar and elbow tie up. Only one competitor comes out ahead here. I don't know if there's another superstar in WWE who loves entertaining more than R-Truth. If you cross the line, R-Truth is more than happy to let a superstar know what's up. My goodness, this hurts. Oh! John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. R-Truth loves having fun in and out of the ring and loves entertaining the WWE Universe. But if a superstar tries to take advantage of the situation, Truth will take care of business. Don't let the battle quality dance moves and rhymes fool you. R-Truth can crack someone across the face whenever he thinks the situation calls for it. Oh, what a clothesline. Forcefully delivered. Another opportunity. Looking a bit surprised by this assault. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. Now, that's a good idea, something that perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider. I earlier things that like what people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being thrown into tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches. It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael. I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it changing, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask. The Undertaker is the most powerful being in the history of sports entertainment. The world stood in shock at WrestleMania 30 when the Phenom's undefeated streak at WrestleMania was broken by Brock Lesnar. But somehow, after that crushing defeat, The Undertaker returned to WWE stronger than ever. Blue John Cena may have it, but the Hulk's impact, incredible. I was calling the action at WrestleMania 30 and was just as stunned as everyone watching around the world. When the Undertaker streak came to it, that's the way they drew it up. He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts too. It's over. But can John Cena take advantage now? In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner locked up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match are counted here. Reversal by John Cena. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in the corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. The legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent. The tagging match when the superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referees count five to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must. Wow, true. Our Truth was a gifted athlete in high school who received several scholarship offers to play football and baseball. But Truth's love of music caused him to turn down those offers and pursue his dream of being one of the top lyricists in hip hop music. I don't think anyone would ever question our Truth's athleticism. Just look at the guy in the ring. Back in the day, Truth didn't want to continue playing team sports. He wanted to pursue a full-time career as a music recording artist. Am I the only one who's thankful that One Truth did not become a full-time recording artist and hip-hop lyricist? These ideas are awful. I'll never deny Truth's athleticism. That's world class. Could someone please keep this guy away from anything in musical variety? Here comes. Oh no, is that enough to stop Cena? Now the old vicious big prank. Look at the torque. The Undertaker gets the tag. He's not going to go like no superstar worth his salt ever does. This phenom, The Undertaker, was invincible for 21 WrestleManias, 21 victories. It's a streak that will never be duplicated by any WWE superstar ever again. For over 2 decades, The Undertaker was perfect at sports entertainment's grandest stage. Reflecting on The Undertaker's streak, even though the Dead Man's WrestleMania record has a couple of blemishes on it now, any match against The Undertaker on the stage holds a significant place on the show. Undertaker's turned. Oh boy, Byron, it's time for your favorite thing. I'm ready, corner you. Are you ready for the five knuckle shuffle? Now it's time to capitalize. We know he's in trouble. Look out, John Cena is making a team adjustment. Wow, what a gritty performance. Here he goes. Speaking of that, are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here? That is exactly what John Cena needed. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. Beautiful technique. This one's over. And it's reversed. Strong. Oh, the Undertaker knows every game there is, including mind games. Hooked up. Just hit it. Oh boy, he is good. Wow, I thought he was a god. He can crank it up whenever the mood strikes him. Headlock. Oh, teeth shot right above the arm. He wants to do this in the ring. Our Truth is preaching the truth as he knows it. Nice play. Gets out of the way of that one. There's the switch. John Cena's in. What began as ruthless aggression evolved as the tech has been made. Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael. This can't be legal. Totally ruthless, but effective. He breaks up the pinfall. Let's keep fighting. There's no retreat and no surrender when it comes to John Cena competing inside that 20 by 20-foot ring. Cena's motto would never give up is a way for the WWE icon. We're going to lock it in here. He fights his way free, but how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out? That's the impact. Showing off some of his speed there. He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less, Cole. Look at the quickness by Cena. John Cena is measuring. Looking at it here. Wow, we might just be witnessing the end of The Undertaker. This has been a battle. Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him. Here comes the Undertaker with a flying clothesline. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here. Comes in off the tag. Backstander finds the mark. This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable. Oh, boy. Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him. A long way. That might just be the final nail in the coffin. Oh my goodness, Stone. But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. Rope breaks to hold that. Was punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Undertaker's looking at it. Whoa. He's fucking hit for a mark. No, man, I went ahead. Look like the apron. There it is. Game, set, match. This he's got the shoulders down. And the match continues. That's teamwork. Just doesn't seem to be his night tonight, guys. I still feel the vessel that is Matt Hardy will find his promo fighting style again somehow. You are obviously just parroting things that I've been saying for months. You don't know anything about me. Look at how down he goes. And he doesn't get back up. This fucking thing. Oh, man. Set him up there. Impact. Here it comes. He's got him. Rest of faith. He's winning a feud. He's going to the pin. 2. What an incredible tag team contest. And here's another glance at these superstars in action. These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell. These superstars gave as good as they get, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening go.
Here are your winners, John Cena and Matt Hardy.
And that's it. That's really good too. So the difference is in there. What's amazing? Well, that was a great business. It's very emphasized to have just victory in it. Look who's in.
Welcoming Hunters in Super Floor Football. Introducing first, accompanied by Roman Reigns from College England. Hey!
Made to carve her own path, blazed her own trail, answered to nobody, which she didn't want to. Hey, it's truly a revolutionary WWE. Guys, remember what it was a few years ago when Paige made her WWE debut and won the women's championship? An unforgettable night, not only for Paige, but the entire WWE universe. Paige has revolutionized the game since that very night. And it was that night where we began the transformation from the Divas Revolution to the Women's Evolution. Byron, it just became iconic.
From Sydney, Australia, Piggy Troy.
Byron, I was back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you. Imitating me. Unbelievable impersonation. She does great impressions. Spot on, Byron Saxton. Oh, and by the way, she also handles her business inside the ring. Student of Lance Storm. Peyton Royce is absolutely incredible. Look at her, Byron. Yeah, I can see her. Beautiful and deadly. A true Venus flytrap. And comes the war guy. Her entrance is just as unique as her offensive playbook.
And their opponent, first, from Dallas, Texas, Amber. Oh.
We're just moments away from this huge tag team match, guys. I don't think I've ever seen these four superstars more motivated than they appear to be heading into this one, Michael. And the moves are enjoyable. Yes. Never forget one of those devastating, breathtaking signature moves in the business, the flips or opponents have never lost. What an ovation! Corey, it's your night.
It's her partner. Welcome. Come back. Rivalries.
I am all excited that Maurice is here. One of the longest reigning women's champions of all time. Like the wife of the A-lister of the man, but Maurice, she's an A-lister in her own right. Absolutely right. Wait. That's my favorite part. A very questionable attitude. Nothing to question, Byron. Everyone's ready. Just like that, this tag team match is underway. Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive. And these two tandems are a lot of the reason why. What a stop. Maria. Everyone is getting ready. She better do something fast. And she breaks free. I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive. The float over. That was pretty. Suplex. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. She's absorbing some offense here. Her and her partner aren't going to let this derail them, though. The good news is that if it gets too out of control, she has her partner she can tag in while she catches her breath in the corner. She certainly hasn't looked impressive here tonight, guys, but it's still early and things can turn around on a dime here in WWE. Over the next few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Jeremy Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But on this their second reign, but put the New Day name in WWE history books forever. Oh. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination. We're going to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, it's even a fatal four-way match, second tag team title reign in 2015's SummerSlam. I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days. Now, Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys. I say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billy Kay. That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up is something for Peyton to be proud of, especially when you look at who she and Billy Kay beat to take over the hardware. Now, there's certainly some big names there. Talk about Ember Moon, Andrade Cien Almas, but in the end, it was the iconic duo walking the way with the win. It's crushing. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, You can hear an audible groan from the crowd. I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton, handstand, fantastic ability from Ember Moon. She's in firm control of this one. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion, there it is. She's made the tag, and her partner is on absolute fire. Stop. Stop. It's gonna hurt tear your hands. You gotta believe this one's over. It's over. Paige can draw the curtains on this fight. The can't believe. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain, guys. She made an instant impact. Uh-oh. Hey, Henry out to that one. This could be over. Beautiful technique. And Ember Moon, too quick. I agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. She made her presence felt on day one and never looked back, beating some pretty big names in the process. Yeah, anytime you could say you defeated the likes of Shayna Baszler and Ruby Riott, you know you're legit. And tag again. When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their opponent and tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath. She's calling for it. She's not too anxious to get up. Ember Moon is getting ready. It's close. Now it's time to capitalize. Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of, so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner. You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you get to the match? Giving that separation is key in breaking any momentum your Ember Moon is getting ready. Here we go. Always nice. Oh, that's the impact. Nice. Shut it down. Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way. Yeah, I think she proved that most in 2017. This one is over. That changes everything. Valio vicious make play. Look at the torque. That reinforced what I was saying about Ember Moon's single championship victory. What made it so impressive, in my opinion, is Flex through. Not done yet. Going for it. But being a slam truck that you feel foolish running along down. That slam just brought this entire arena to its feet. Watching Ember Moon the past few years, Corey, one thing I've learned is that her drive to succeed may be unmatched. I'll disagree, Cole. It's that drive that makes her so hard to defeat and nearly impossible to game plan for. How do you prepare for a woman who refuses to lose? Oh, no, right to the arm, hyperextend your elbow. Look at her go. Hey, just took her up with a leg Larry. What should do it right there? As Corey mentioned, it's very for Henry's not easy, especially given a win like that. Says a lot about a duo. And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle. She's taking care of business. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. Overall, this match was average at best, but not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten what happened already.
here, your winner. Hey, in big clothes.
Another exciting tag team action, though. He did the